on highways or flight service frequencies. Advise on initial contact you have information Tango.
We'll actually have to hold and wait for them to come in.
Tango. 1756 Zulu observation. Wind
128.4. Forces ground, RV266 Victor Alpha, November hangars are ready to taxi with Tango. We have the helicopter coming in sight.
RV266 Victor Alpha, Portsmouth ground, just hold short of Alpha for that helicopter coming in.
I copy that. You want me to go on to November and hold short of Alpha, or hold short of November as well?
RV6 Victor Alpha, just hold short of November for now. Let them taxi in. I'll give you further instructions.
I copy that. Hold short, let them in. Okay. Alright. So yeah, everything, this is all, you know, pretty high-tech stuff. It's touchscreen. Okay. You can go anywhere in the world. Has live traffic, live weather. You know, radar, as well as once we're in the air, you can click on an airport. You can actually get
36 Victor Alpha, give way to the helicopter. Taxi in November, runway 16, taxi via November Alpha Bravo.
November Alpha Bravo, 16, flying the helicopter, 6 Victor Alpha, thanks. So here's the METAR for as of an hour ago, so it's just about to update. You know, winds are out of the southeast there at 7 knots, scattered 25,000 feet, temperature dew point, everything's in there. TAF is in there, so the forecast is also downloaded, as well as the winds aloft.
Okay.
So it's pretty neat.
Yeah, this is amazing.
And it all has the same information. Here's your airspeed, here's your heading, there's your altitude.
Okay.
And then all the engine gauges over here.
Okay. Yeah, if I remember correctly, my first flight instructor said, you know, it was T.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So right now we're on November, going up here to Alpha.
Okay.
We're going to be having an intersection departure on 16 from Bravo. Gives us about 4,000 feet of runway to work with. Have you ever flown out of here?
When I was in the National Guard down here, never, you know, never a single engine, but on the KC-135s.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
And they're still,
and actually,
those 135s are still going strong.
They are, yeah. And I forgot for a minute, but I did take a flight with the Seacoast helicopters.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's you just went by.
Yeah, it's on my mom's bucket list, and I took her for her birthday, probably about 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So.
That was some fun.
That was great. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, she was sick at the time, but got an opportunity to see things that she would never seen, like the backside of Nubble Light, things like that.
Right.
So. Yeah, they'll be doing away with the 135s, and they're getting a new plane in the next few years.
Yeah.
And I think you've probably seen the hangar going up over here.
Yep. Yeah, the Pegasus.
Yeah.
The 767 based one. Yeah, they're not too hopeful for it though. I guess it keeps getting delayed and getting pushed back. And
yeah.
I have one of my students. Does like social media stuff or public relations for the Air National Guard, and she said 2020 at the latest, or at the earliest.
No kidding.
So it's going to be a while.
You get a couple of people from the Guard coming over, huh? You got Paul Marcus?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep,
You know, Paul and I used to, I was over at the medical squadron here, so.
Yeah, flown with Paul. He's on his way to Texas soon, isn't he?
That's correct, yeah. I spent 8 years in Texas. I couldn't wait to get back here.
All right, we're just going to swing it around to the right here, get ourselves into the wind. check our flight controls. Everything moves as it should. Full deflection always. Fuel is on. Ignitions are on. All our electricals on except for landing light, which will come on. Choke's off. Cabin heat is off. Vents are open. Oh, close up the canopy now. Gets pretty warm in here quick.
Oh, I bet.
And I'm going to bring the engine up to 4,000 RPM. Here's our tack gauge here.
Okay.
So 4,000. About there. We'll turn ignition A off. RPM drop is good. Ignition A on. Ignition B off. RPM drop is good, about 100 both sides. Everything's in the green. Amps are charging 10. Throw our landing light on. Should drop down maybe 1. There, 8 and 9, that's good. Everything's in the green. Temps are good, pressure's good. Fuel pressure minimum 2.2, it's at 3.6. We look good. Our message is going to be battery test. That's good. Back to idle. Runs nice and smooth at full idle. Battery goes discharging, which is normal. Take that away. Get her back over here.
Portsmouth ground, Chrono 602 going in Nantucket.
Alright, we're all good to go. You ready?
I'm ready.
Alright, so I'll do takeoff and landing. Once we get up to the smooth area, I'll pass it over to you.
Alright, John.
What we're going to do is just go straight out to the coast, follow the coast southbound, fly over Hampton Beach, down Salisbury Beach, hit the Merrimack River, hang a right up Merrimack River, go around like Newburyport, Plum Island area.
Okay.
And then we'll kind of follow 95 back, okay. 101 up to Epping, shoot across over to Lake Dover, and sort of like where your area is.
Okay, great.
All right.
Probably see my house from Dover.
Yeah.
Portsmouth Tower, V266 Victor Alpha, 1 short 16 Bravo, straight out departure to the coast.
V266 Victor Alpha, Portsmouth Tower, runway 16 Bravo, wind 13011, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 16 Bravo, 6 Victor Alpha.
The hardest thing with this airplane is the ground handling, because the rudder is not connected to the nose wheel, so it's a free castering nose wheel.
8.3, yes, Anderson.
So it's heavily rely on brakes.
Roger, change your advisory
to get it to swing around.
Thanks for the help. We'll talk to you
once we get some throttle in, I'll be able to just use rudder.
Thanks for the reminder, I almost forgot.
Here we go.
V2.
And full throttle's in. Gauges are green. Airspeed's alive. And he ease the nose up. And up we go. Watch out for the birds.
Tower, helicopter 442 Bravo Delta on November with Tango requesting departure Dover Point.
Helicopter 442 Bravo Delta, Portsmouth Tower, Alpha Taxi, beam November, wind 13010, clear for takeoff, on course your discretion.
Really climbs, huh?
It does, and this is actually a fairly slow climb. I can bring it up a little bit more for 75, and she'll do about 1,000 feet a minute.
Wow. You like flying up here?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Scenery's amazing.
It really is. It doesn't get old. It just changes,
yeah.
You know, so much that
yeah.
It's always fresh. There we go. So we're established about 75 knot climb, which is our VY, holding about 700 feet a minute in the climb, passing through 800 feet.
I started out going to school at Bridgewater State,
yep.
And I was in their aviation science program, so we would fly out of Norwood.
Yep. I've never flown into Norwood. There's nothing special about it. You know?
No, and that was kind of, you know, that's why I look out here and I'm like, all right.
Right, yeah.
This is beautiful.
It is. All right, you ready to take it over?
I am, yeah.
All right, so it's real light on the controls. It responds real quick.
Okay.
It really doesn't take a lot of input to get it to do what you want it to do.
So I'm still climbing?
Yeah, we'll go up to, we'll start at 1,500 feet. So we'll level up at 1,500. We're passing through 12 right now.
Okay. Like I said, it's been a long time, so if there's anything that...
No worries. I have no expectation.
All right, John. All right. I kind of did. I had great expectations.
All right, so start dropping the nose down, and we'll cut the throttle back. Hold about 1,500 feet. Give it a little bit of nose trim down. Let go of it, see how it wants to do. Level.
Okay.
And just fly straight out to the coast. Once you hit the coast, make the right and head towards Hampton. Enjoy the view, because it's beautiful out today.
It is. This is amazing. I'm climbing a little. Do a little nose down.
Yep, drop the nose a little bit more. And even pull back a little bit of RPM. We're a little higher in the RPM, so about 4,600 will keep it.
A different visual out there. It seems like we're a little bit closer to the propeller than in previous aircraft that I've flown. Yeah,
you're closer, but you're also sitting on top of it.
Okay.
Whereas like in a 172, the panel's like here.
Right.
You know, we're more on top of the airplane sitting here.
Yeah. How about rudder control? Am I a little bit heavier on the right in this aircraft? Or?
Yeah, so like if you take your feet off the rudder altogether, you'll see this is the ball right here.
Yep.
It maintains pretty much center.
Okay.
Even if you don't put any rudder in.
Huh.
It's pretty trimmed out for cruise flight.
Okay.
When you go into a right turn, you'll need a little bit of right rudder.
Okay.
Left rudder, not really so much. The engine does most of the work for you.
Over towards Rye right now?
Yeah, this is Rye right down off the left.
Okay. Little turbulence closing under the water here, or?
There shouldn't be. It should be
okay.
smooth.
All right.
On the, I just did an intro flight before yours, and we didn't really hit any turbulence until we got over by Epping.
Okay.
So it's been pretty calm all around here.
One of the things I've noticed since I first started is I don't have the eyes of an 18-year-old anymore.
Yeah.
So I said to Marianne, I'm like, I should bring my readers with me, my sunglasses.
Right.
I was all ready to.
Are you able to see the panels pretty well?
No, I got the altimeter pretty good. It looks like I'm heading southwest.
Yep.
210.
203.
203, yeah.
Almost 210.
All right, so yeah, so some of the finer numbers and the smaller details, I probably should be wearing glasses to see that.
Yep. Can you see the airspeed?
Let's see. That is that it? No, that's not it.
That's it.
92?
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, so I got that.
So you should be. This is the heading here, so you should be able to see that.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I was trying to go by the compass rose.
Oh, no,
yeah, right.
Go by the number on the top of it.
Work smarter, not harder.
Yeah. All right, so this is Hampton Beach right here.
Okay.
So it's pretty smooth out.
It is, yeah.
Really nice.
Yeah, I was waiting to hit a little, you know, as you kind of transition.
Yeah, it's been nice. Beautiful day to be out here.
Oh yeah. I've been watching the weather for the last week.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, even yesterday was gorgeous.
Yeah.
It was, this is just a nice weekend for flying.
It is. Yeah, I thought the humidity was going to creep up a little bit, so I was kind of a little like, well, let's see how,
Yep.
Might take a little bit longer to get off the runway.
Who cares when you get 11,000 feet?
I don't know.
Won't even notice.
As far as being a flight school, that must be a great asset too.
It is, yeah, because we can do all sorts of stuff on there.
Yeah.
My favorite thing is when there's a good stiff crosswind.
Yep.
Just flying down the runway at like 5 feet and just trying to keep the nose straight without ever touching the ground.
Nice,
and,
yeah.
You know, you can fly 2 miles, you know, right over the ground and just try and maintain in the center line. It's just it's a great little exercise that we're able to do. Plus, you know, the safety aspect of it as well. When we're taking off 3-4, the engine were to quit, we still have a mile of runway in front of us. You know.
Yeah.
So it's just like a great safety buffer, and you know, having controllers, you know, that's great too. Always having someone to talk to.
I think that gets the student more in practice too with communicating, the communication process.
Yeah, because that's always the most intimidating part. And I talk to people that have been flying for 30 years and are like, yeah, I don't go into Class Delta airports.
Yeah, no kidding.
Like, why not? It's like they're there for you. They're working for you.
Yeah.
You know? You can go in and completely say everything wrong. They can't turn you away.
Right,
you know?
Right. Not a lot of traffic out there, huh?
There was earlier this morning.
Yeah.
But it's pretty quiet right now.
Base doing any flying? Sounded like a heavy was taking off while landing right before you came downstairs.
I'm not sure. There was a 135 that departed earlier this morning, and but that was it.
Okay.
Yeah, C-17 departed, and then another one came right in. 747 departed, and then a 767 came right in. So it's been
getting busy there.
Yeah, it's been a little busy.
So I remember with other aircraft that I've flown, it was always keep the, you know, kind of line up the dash, the top with the horizon.
Yep.
Or the cowling with the horizon.
Yep.
And this seems to be, since we're higher up.
Right.
Is there something else that we're looking at to kind of stay?
Not really. You're just going to have to find like a distance. Like it's roughly like a fist. You know, a fist distance, 3 or 4 inches.
Okay.
That's really the only advice I can give you. It depends entirely on your seat position. So if you sit a little bit higher than me, my reference isn't going to work for you.
Okay.
But yeah, there's nothing that cuts through the horizon when you're straight and level. So you just gotta kind of go for a feel of it. But it's about a fist from the cowling to the horizon.
Okay.
You're pegged on 1500, so you're doing something right.
Yeah, it was something I've always enjoyed. So
flying.
Yeah, always. Even as a little kid. But you know, it's expensive. It's not something that you can just kind of do on a whim. So.
Right. You got to plan for it and you know, put the funds aside for it. It's definitely not cheap. We all wish it was though, but it's.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
It's the insurance that kills it. You know, and that's just how it is. Insurance is crazy.
Yeah, which is too bad. I mean, I think insurance kills it for a lot of different things in life.
Yeah.
The Amesbury River down there?
This is Merrimack.
Merrimack? Okay.
Yep. Merrimack River. Yeah, we are right near Amesbury. That's over our shoulder.
All right.
This is Plum Island right here. So if you go ahead and make a right turn,
okay,
you'll see Plum Island Airport. It's up there on the left.
Am I giving a little throttle in as I turn, or?
It should be fine. It should all be very stable at this point.
Cancel traffic 802, runway 16 at Bravo, wind 110 at 8, clear for takeoff. 16 at Bravo, clear for takeoff.
What am I going to roll out on, do you know?
Just go up the river.
Okay.
Yep. We're just doing all visual markings.
Answer Copy 659 is on the crosswind for 32, will be a left downwind departure southeast.
Beautiful. So you've been a CFI for a couple of years?
Yeah, since beginning of 2014.
Okay.
Mansfield, 3 Whiskey Tango, the beam number 32, simulated engine out, short approach, Mansfield.
That's Newburyport off the left.
Okay.
Corner seat 02, contact departure 125.05.
2505, great day, corner seat 02.
Good day.
Do you live up here now, or do you still live in Peabody?
I live in Peabody.
Yeah. Bit of a commute.
40 minutes.
Yeah, that's not bad. I work in Concord, so.
Yeah. That's a little bit of a hike.
Yeah. 2 years till I retire, so.
Counting down the days.
I'll do it.
So I'd make like a left 360 around Newburyport here.
You want to do a left 360?
Yep.
All right. Let me see if I can use that water tower as a reference right over there on my left.
Sure.
Oh yeah, okay, there's the Amesbury Bridge there. Plenty of room to land around here, huh?
Yeah.
I can honestly say I've never seen Newburyport from this height before.
No?
Oh,
It's a beautiful city.
it is, yeah.
It's just so like old looking.
Quintessential New England.
Yep. Not much that's better.
I'm a fan of Portsmouth.
Yeah. Portsmouth is really pretty.
Yeah. I always say though, when you're from Dorchester, you don't complain about anything up here.
I haven't been into Boston in a while.
Yeah, I've still have family there, so I'm there. East Boston, I'm there enough.
Yep.
And that just about does our 360, huh?
That's it. Not too bad.
For an old guy. It dropped about 40 feet. I can make that up.
Yeah, that's fine. You just kind of fly straight out the way you are. We'll go 95 to the northeast.
Okay.
And we'll pick up 101 and go 101.
Okay. So do you want me to turn here on, turn right onto 95?
Yep,
or?
yep.
Okay.
So once you get over it, you can make a right turn.
Okay. Then follow 101 to Exeter?
Yeah, Exeter Epping area.
Right.
We'll fly like down the drag strip.
All right.
Bunch of cars racing today.
We need a little right rudder going in this turn, or?
Yeah, it'll just be just a little bit.
Okay.
It really doesn't take a lot of rudder in the turn.
All right. don't need a white knuckle this, do you?
No, it's really light on the controls.
Pretty light, yeah.
It's a very relaxing airplane to fly.
Yeah, this is nice. I like this. The first few lessons I had, you know, you come out and you're nervous and
yep.
You're white knuckling the yoke and your arms are up and your hands on the throttle, so
yep.
Come out of there feeling like you're worked out.
Augusta traffic, Cape Air 10 Cessna departing the area to the southwest.
There's some days where you definitely get a workout in this airplane. Any sort of significant wind.
Yeah.
Like this airplane is just like a kite.
Yeah, is it really?
Yeah, it's pretty light, so.
So this is classified as a light
sport. Yep.
And Seabrook over there, huh?
Yep. Seabrook power plant.
Tower helicopter 442 Bravo Delta is 6 to the south, transition northbound up the coast.
Helicopter 442 Bravo Delta, roger. Transition approved to Portsmouth altimeter 3007.
3007, 442 Bravo Delta. 4 westerly.
So the trim is, okay.
Yep. Toggle switch.
Flaps?
Flaps are down in between us.
Okay.
Mechanical. It's a pretty simple airplane, you know, apart from the avionics. You know, the screens are a little overkill for the airplane, but does the trick.
Yeah, it's nice though.
Yeah, I love having the traffic. I love being able to see traffic.
Yeah.
And there's just airplanes out there that you don't even know are out there unless the screen tells you.
Right.
And
does it give you a verbal warning or is it strictly
If you get too close, it'll flash traffic over there.
Yeah, no kidding.
And it'll say it through the headset. Like right here, there's 2 aircraft going up the beach opposite directions.
Okay.
One's 3,000 feet above us, one's 600 feet below us.
Okay.
And there's really nothing out around us.
Extreme caution, sending Ellington, Scott.
Yeah, you know, no matter how long it's been since you've last flown, you just constantly scan the horizon. It's like second nature just to be out there looking.
Yep.
You guys do your cross countries up to Rochester?
Yeah,
Haven?
So that's actually too short. It's only like, I don't even know if it's 20 miles to Sky Haven. I mean, most of my students are private pilots, so they're all doing 50-mile cross countries.
Okay.
So we do like Freiburg, Lebanon, New Hampshire. Auburn, Lewiston.
And we're planning a crosswind entry for 15.
You gotta make your left turn now.
Okay. Imagine going out to Lebanon. Got a little bit of, I mean, the difference in weather between the seacoast and getting out over to Lebanon could be good practice for a student pilot too.
Yep, and flying through the mountains is fun too. And you know, you get a little bit of turbulence going through the mountains sometimes, depending on where the wind's coming from. It's a good experience. And we always do the cross countries together before you go out and do them on your own.
Yeah.
You know, just so you don't get lost and you're comfortable with the route.
So going a little northwest now?
Yep, yeah, we're going to go up Just kind of follow 101 till we get to the drag strip.
Okay.
And then we'll hang a right, go like over Durham, Dover.
Alright.
And then if we got an extra, we still have extra time, we'll go out over by Rollins.
Okay, great. I'll snap a couple of shots over UNH if we're near there, okay?
Sure.
My girlfriend's daughter goes there.
Yeah, we'll be right over top of UNH.
On a 10-mile final, runway 21, Minuteman.
So what are we looking at out there? Is that the White Mountain Range there, or is that, yeah?
Yep. I don't really know the mountains too well yet, but I can always look on the map here and see like what cities they're around.
Okay.
That's pretty much Concord straight ahead, area straight ahead of us. So.
Oh yeah, that makes sense since we're pretty much following 101 here.
Yep.
Provincetown area traffic, White Walker is over the town.
Okay, I see my office.
To the south of the airport, Provincetown.
Traffic Cherokee 663 is now 6.5 to the west, descending through 2,900, setting up for the midfield, left downwind for 24. Got him.
That's extra off the left.
Okay. Nice golf course.
There's a lot of golf courses around here.
Yeah.
I'm not much of a golfer, but it's like seeing the golf courses all the time. It's like, well, I could probably do that.
Yeah. Last time I played was actually at Pease.
Yeah.
I'm not sure it's a hobby I want to take up.
It's just too expensive.
I know, yeah. Seems like everything's too expensive nowadays.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remodel.
Yeah.
Trying to remodel some of the house too, so every time you turn around, somebody's like...
Right.
Good, Romeo started downwind for 24, John.
Alright, so we're coming up to the racetrack now.
Okay.
Those red roof buildings that are just to the right of 101.
Oh yeah, okay,
and it
got
kind of stretches out to the right.
Okay. You want me to start doing a right turn?
Nope, just keep going straight.
Okay.
Until you can see the track and then kind of go parallel to the track off the left.
Okay.
Left wing there.
Traffic Cherokee 663 is now 4 to the west, 2,500, setting up for the left downwind for 24 Chatham.
Minuteman traffic, station Air 161 Charlie Sierra on a 5-mile final, runway 21, Minuteman. I'm 5 miles out, so you can clear to take off.
Anyone in the pattern, please advise. Cherokee 663 setting up for the left downwind.
Only the ones in that radius.
Alright, we'll be looking, thanks.
Alright, can go ahead and make a right turn now.
Alright.
Tower, helicopter 442 Bravo Delta is 9 to the east, inbound for downtown.
Helicopter 442 Bravo Delta, Portsmouth Tower, roger. Report downtown inbound, Portsmouth altimeter 3007.
Report downtown inbound, 442 Bravo Delta.
Jeff, traffic zone on runway start base 24.
I have a tendency to climb in my turns here.
What could actually help with that is if you go a little bit steeper.
A little bit steeper on the turn?
Yep.
Okay.
Traffic 663 turning left downwind.
Because the more bank you use, the less lift, vertical lift you have. So if you actually go a little bit steeper, it'll prevent the nose from pitching up. Now we'll kind of go.
Straighten out?
Yep. Now we can go towards UNH, which is over there.
Traffic Cherokee 663 established on the left downwind for 24 Chatham.
Traffic. Minuteman traffic, station Air 161 Charlie Sierra. We're going to set up for runway left downwind for runway 03. Minuteman.
Perfect.
Little chop.
A little bit. Just because we're a little more inland now.
I'm sorry?
It's because we're a little more inland now.
Okay.
We don't have quite as much of that cool sea breeze.
Yeah.
So the air is able to rise off the ground a lot more.
Got anything scheduled for tomorrow?
I don't know. I know I start pretty early in the morning. I think I have an 8 and a 10.
Runway 6 at Marshfield.
Are you ready to come back already?
Yeah. Well, actually I am, yeah. You know, it's like you started when you were 11 and you don't lose that enthusiasm for it.
Right. It doesn't get old.
No. My first flight instructor was a retired Navy SEAL. He was pretty tough. He was I think he was used to giving instructions to other Navy SEALs.
Yeah.
So some of the lessons could be tough, but he went on to fly for United. Had a nice long career with them.
Right.
And 442 Bravo Delta is inbound.
442 Bravo Delta, roger, report 1 mile from the field, please.
Report 1 mile, 442 Bravo Delta.
Yeah, I never really cared for my instructors that were, you know, more like drill sergeants.
Yeah.
Didn't really care for that.
Yeah.
So I'm like the complete opposite. I'm totally relaxed. If you do something wrong, I'll tell you, but not in a manner where it's like, wow, I just screwed up, you know?
Yeah, I know one time, I mean, he was slamming his foot on the cockpit floor, and I'm like, oh, easy, Steve. I'm 18 and a little nervous right now.
Right. Yeah, it's just not necessary. It just kills confidence.
Yeah.
And
different styles of teaching, but yeah, probably not the best. Nice campus.
I've only ever seen it from the air.
Yeah, it's nice.
.442 Bravo Delta is 1 mile east.
Durham's a quaint little town.
Yeah. I've never been.
Never been, huh?
Never been.
Gotta get out of Peabody.
442 Bravo Delta, half mile east.
442 Bravo Delta, roger. We have an aircraft northbound on Alpha. Can you just hover for a second?
Roger that. I got that aircraft inside. I can do a right 360 here.
Thank you. That's approved as requested. Make right 360.
Right 360 approved. 442 Bravo Delta.
I go a little bit to the left. We'll kind of go towards Dover.
Okay.
That way we stay out of the airspace for Portsmouth as well, right on the edge of it.
A little more.
That's good.
Right.
Helicopter 2 Bravo Delta, just avoid overflying that northbound taxiing aircraft. Alpha taxiway beam November, wind 1208, cleared to land.
Alpha B November, cleared to land, 442 Bravo Delta.
Work anywhere else besides CHI?
No, I'm full time.
Full time, great.
I'm more than full time.
Great.
I probably spend 60 hours here.
No kidding. Builds up your air time, doesn't it?
Yeah, I got probably over 3,000 hours now.
Wow. You like what you do?
Oh, I love it. I love teaching.
Good for you.
Love teaching.
Good for you.
And on the side, I flip houses with my brother.
Yeah, no kidding.
So like on a day, you know, it's windy, rainy, can't go in.
Yeah.
Let's go work on a house.
Yeah.
And that pays for my toys.
You have your own plane?
No.
No.
I can take these whenever I want for free.
Yeah.
Helicopter 2 Bravo,
Yeah.
you can taxi in this frequency.
Why bother?
I agree.
And with you, thanks. 442 Bravo Delta.
And there's Dover right there, right?
Yep.
Yep.
And we're right over top. And then we'll be over South Berwick, Rollinsford right after that.
All right. My little town.
Yep.
I lived in Dover when I left active duty and was stationed in Texas. I moved back to East Boston and eventually, you know, I got a full-time job out at Pease with the National Guard. So I was living in Dover. I decided to buy a house and I've been living in Dover for a few years.
Yep.
I was looking in Portsmouth and around the local area. Single guy. It was tough making it on one salary. And she says, well, how about looking in Rollinsford, John? I'm like, where's Rollinsford? She's like, it's the next town over from you. Never heard of it, never went through it. A quiet little town.
Right. Yeah, I went out this way. I was shopping for a house a couple months ago when I was out this way looking Somersworth, Rollinsford.
Yeah.
It is quiet.
It is, yeah.
Very quiet. It's like almost a little too far from everything for me though.
Yeah,
you know?
If I had to go a little bit further north, I think it would be too much, but you know, it's I'm only 7 miles from Dover.
Right.
I had to go into Boston yesterday, and it is, when you have to go in and you're kind of in a rush to get there for, you know, various reasons, it does seem like a little bit longer when you wish you could just hurry up and get there.
Right.
So I got the railroad tracks over here to the left below us.
Yep.
Is that 16 or what am I?
So
a Dover Point Road?
we actually that's all behind us.
Okay.
So this little section right here, this is South Berwick.
Okay, yeah, there are the mills. So those the mills for Rollinsford right there, right in front of us on the nose?
Yes, they should be.
Okay. Well, my house is, I think I'm right over there on the, off the right-hand wing there.
Go ahead and make a circle around.
Okay. I can get a picture of that. Want me to circle off to the right?
You can go off your side.
Okay, great.
Whatever,
okay.
You know, it's easiest for you to take a picture.
All right. Ooh, little chop, huh?
Yeah, a little bit of chop there. That's probably just the heat coming off these fields that we're over top of.
Yeah.
Portsmouth Tower, 280 Charlie's ready to go at 16.
Number 28 Sierra Charlie, Portsmouth Tower, rolling 16 at Charlie, wind 140 at 9 air, clear for takeoff. On course, your discretion.
Sierra Charlie.
right. That was a bit of an ugly turn, I think, but...
It was a little wide.
Yeah, a little.
So the road you were looking at is right up here on the other side of that field.
Yeah. Yeah, so that red building with the red roof, that's mid-construction. And my street, you want me to fly right over the house? Is that possible? I'm like,
yeah, you can do whatever.
All right.
We're not near any airspace. So
okay.
Do whatever you'd like.
I'm the one without a pool.
You found your neighborhood?
Right there, yeah. Yep. We right over my house now. With the wing went right over.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's really not too far from Dover.
Oh, I just dropped too. Am I at 1,300?
Yeah.
Holy cow.
That's all right. You went down 200 feet. You were looking down at the ground, as that always happens.
Yeah. I just wanted to see the roofers did a good job on my roof, that's all.
What you can do is kind of swing out to the left a little bit. We'll go a little more to the left.
November 80 Charlie, contact Boston approach 125.05.
2505 80 Charlie.
A little more to the left, or is this good?
This is good.
Okay.
Good. I was just turning you away from the airspace.
Okay.
So we're going to stay out here just a few more minutes.
This Elliott here?
Yep. Yep.
You got Mount Agameticus off to the left?
Yep.
Okay. All right. York Beach.
Yeah, York Beach is up over there. So that peninsula, that's Cape Nettic.
Okay.
So that's where Noble Light is.
Okay.
To the right of that's York Beach.
Okay.
And then York Harbor, and then Kittery is the rest.
Okay.
Right now we're over a quarry. Might get a little bump as we go over the quarry.
Okay.
It could be some warm air rising off it down there.
Good day to be in a glider.
Yeah. That was pretty smooth. Oh, maybe that right there was it.
The residual.
So kind of fly. So the Isle of Shoals right off the horizon there. Just fly right to Isle of Shoals, and when we come back into land, we'll kind of go by downtown Portsmouth.
Okay, all right. Oh yeah, all right, I see it. Yeah, I like the way this handles. This is nice.
It's comfortable. It's easy.
It is,
it's
yeah.
Very easy, very light.
Yeah.
You can fly it with your fingertips.
Yeah, I was kind of just doing a little like, all right, let me see, you know.
Yep. Go ahead and pick up the new weather.
Runway 16. Taxiway Alpha between Charlie and Delta, close to aircraft wingspan greater than 200 feet. Hazardous weather information for the Northeast region available on highways or flight service frequencies. Advise on initial contact you have information Tango. Portsmouth Tower information Tango. 1756 Zulu
Go
observation.
a little bit more left.
Wind 130 at 08. Visibility 10. Few clouds 15,000. 22,000 scattered. Ceiling 25,000 broken. Temperature 22. Dew point 11. Altimeter 3007. Pressure altitude -36. Expect visual approach runway 16. Departing runway 16. Taxiway Alpha between Charlie and Delta closed to aircraft wingspan greater than 200 feet. Hazardous weather information for the Northeast region available on highways or flight service frequencies. Advise on initial contact you have information Tango. Portsmouth Tower in
What did you learn to fly on, John?
I started flying the Piper Cherokees.
Okay.
The first Piper Cherokee actually the first airplane I ever flew is still at Beverly Flight Center.
Yeah, no kidding.
Which is, that's my home airport.
Yep.
Started in the Cherokees, then pretty much went full time in the 172s.
Okay.
I went to school in Florida, and they had 172s, Arrows, so that's all I flew.
Where'd you go to school?
Embry-Riddle.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, great school. Embry-Riddle's awesome.
It is. It was a nice school. Great training.
Yeah. So you got a full year in aviation science, or?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they bring you right up through CFI and
yeah, they do.
Commercial.
Yep.
Yeah.
So the course went through commercial. I stayed an extra like 6 months to do CFI.
Okay.
I knew that's what I wanted to do. I didn't go the ATP route that most people do. I went the CFI route.
Okay. Rather teach than
Fly
shuttle.
airlines, yeah.
Yeah.
It's more enjoyable, and everyone that I've talked to that's like done it all, they're just like, they always come back to instructing.
Yeah.
It's always where they're most happy, they have the most fun. Otherwise, you're just sitting in a tube with a bunch of people behind you, and you're pressing buttons.
Yeah. I mean, I always said, in my next life, what I would love would be a little shuttle from Portsmouth to the Cape,
yep.
Like Cape here.
Right.
To talk to the passengers.
Right.
Beautiful scenery, and you're not just shuttling, you said, you're not in a tin can.
It just doesn't seem that fun to me. It's cool to see the country and be in different city every night, but at the same time, that's really not that fun. You're living in hotels, you're living on crappy food.
Yeah, that gets old. I've did a little bit of that in the military, and the first couple of nights are fun, but after a while it gets old.
Right, exactly. I think you gotta make a right turn now, and I'll go ahead and call them up. Kind of just follow the river right here, the Piscataqua, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And we'll kind of go right onto a down one most likely. So call them up now. Portsmouth Tower, RV266, Victor Alpha, 7 miles to the east, inbound Tango, full stop.
RV266, Victor Alpha, Portsmouth Tower, roger. Did you say you were 7 to the east?
That's correct, 7 to the east.
Roger, enter and report the left downwind for runway 16.
Enter and report left downwind 166, Victor Alpha.
John, you mind taking one of me here?
Sure.
Somehow getting it out there, or?
Let's see. All right, smile.
Okay. I haven't really stopped smiling since I've been up here, so.
Good. shoot right for those big hangars at the center of the field.
Okay.
Right for where that C5 is parked.
So we're on downwind now?
We're entering a downwind.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, and then we do what, a right?
Yep, right turn to go parallel, and then we'll be on the downwind at that point. And you can start descending down to 1100. Pull back a little bit of throttle. Once you cross the highway, you can start a right turn to go parallel.
All right. Should I hit 1100 at the highway?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Any point on the downwind.
All right.
All right, you can start your turn.
All right.
Harvey 6 Victor Alpha is joining the left down 16 in midfield.
Harvey 6 Victor Alpha, check those down, runway 16, wind 140 at 10, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 16. Can we get a long landing to Bravo?
Approved as requested.
1100.
All right, cool.
And pretty much parallel at this point, huh?
Perfect. All right, now go ahead and take it from here. We're going to do a nice tight landing here, so we're going to be doing a long landing. So that way we don't have to taxi you down 8,000 feet of runway.
Okay. Save on the hops.
Yep. Keep it nice and tight and land down near Bravo.
Nice.
A little bit of throttle. Float down a little bit further.
Harvey 6 Victor Alpha, you can taxi to park via Bravo Alpha November this frequency.
Bravo Alpha November, have a great day, 6 Victor Alpha.
Good day.
That might have been what landed when you came in, because I didn't see that here earlier.
Okay.
The C5.
Yeah, it sounded big. Well, thanks, John. That was awesome.
Yeah, no, my
Enjoyed
pleasure.
that.
My pleasure. I love it. I love
Yeah.
flying.
Portsmouth
Good for
Tower,
you.
helicopter 277 Papa Delta with you with information Tango.
Helicopter 277 Papa Delta, Portsmouth Tower. Roger, continue inbound. Are you looking to land on Alpha Taxiway?
Affirmative, we're going to land Alpha Team Quebec, 7 Papa Delta.
Helicopter 7 Papa Delta, Roger, report 2 miles west of field.
Report 2 miles west, 7 Papa Delta.
Hey, you couldn't choose a better day either.
Yeah, this is great.
It was really
That's
smooth
perfect
up
up
there.
there.
Yeah, it was really
Yeah.
smooth up there. I was actually worried that being, later in the day, kind of the hottest part of the day, have more thermals, but
Yeah.
it was fine.
Yeah. Oh, my initial request was for yesterday from, I think, 8 to 10.
Yep.
It was an early one.
Yep.
I figured I'd get out there before, the heat of the day or
Right.
anything, but somebody had already booked.
Yep.
So I took this, and I had the same thought. I was like, thunderstorms, heat.
Right. Yeah, I have 2 students that fly regularly on the weekends, and
Yeah.
they both do 8 to 10 and 10 to 12.
Yeah,
so
really.
pretty much every weekend, they have those times booked. I'm sure the best time is to fly.
Right.
But they're like my only students that I really take that I have on the weekends. So
Okay.
I usually have half-day weekends, which are kind of nice.
That
Because
is nice.
I am here almost 12 hours every day during the week.
Ooh.
So it's nice to have a half a day.
Oh, boy, you earn a day off every now and then.
Yeah. I'm starting to take some weekends off.
Yeah.
Like the more quieter ones, like next weekend, one of those students that usually flies on the weekend, he is going to Florida.
Yep.
And so I'm just going to have one student for the weekend, so it's like, it's kind of silly to come out drive 40 minutes just for one lesson.
Yeah.
Warning.